So what do you do when you feel stuck? Hi guys, Ann Feinstein here. Welcome back to Skill Sets for Success. And I had an interesting conversation this week with one of my team members who just came straight out and said, I feel stuck. So I said, well, what do you mean you feel stuck? Well, it's summer and I'm finding that a lot of people are, on vacation and they're going here and they don't have time and I can't get people focused and so forth and so on. And so, I believe in the power of stories. And so I said, well, let me tell you a story. I said, this happened a couple of years ago. I had a guy who was involved with me in building, and we had a nice run through the spring. We had some nice momentum going in the group. And then he says to me one day, now, it's August. Okay, so don't expect the same kind of growth in the month of August because everyone goes to the beach here. So I said, really? Okay. So all of a sudden, as the month is going and we're getting into August, I start to see the volume is climbing and the group is building. And so, I spoke to him on the phone and I said, well, your beach idea of everybody going to the beach is not exactly happening. I said, there's some exciting stuff going on in your business. So, we kind of looked into the organization and I realized that, I had met a couple of guys that had gotten into the business in his group at the end of July. Now, they didn't have the mindset that everybody went to the beach in August. They had the mindset that they just started in the business and they were going like crazy. Okay, in the month of August. They were a group of guys, they were working together, they started building, they started talking to people, they started doing all kinds of events and meetings and so forth. And the craziest thing that happened? That group doubled in that month. Now, that kind of killed his whole story about everybody going to the beach. Because not only did that momentum that started in July, which everybody's in his mind starting to focus on the beach, certainly not going to do anything in August, exploded in the month of August. By September, the business was even greater. By October, it was bigger than that, and November was unbelievable. So, I go back to the stuck idea. And I said to this person after I told him the story, I said, which was, a real story. Stories, as I say all the time, facts tell, stories sell. I said to that person, I said, now, who or what is really stuck? I said, is it the circumstances around you or is it what you've allowed your brain to focus in on? And of course the person started to laugh and said, you know what, I've allowed a couple of people to tell me a story that I now have in my head. I said, well, let's sit down now and let's reevaluate this whole plan. I said, we sat down and we did the things that we normally do as leaders with people. We sat down and said, what kind of activities have you done in the last couple of days? What does your schedule look like for next week? Who are you talking to? What are the skill sets that are necessary? Where do we need to work on? And so forth. Because, I believe that we all need to be working on ourselves so that we can get past those moments of what we think are times of being stuck. What do we do in terms of personal development? What are we doing in terms of learning a new skill so that, we have something new to focus on? What are we doing to reinvent ourselves? I say all the time, when you have a new personal story of your own to share with someone else, all of a sudden the energy changes. So guys, the next time that you're starting to feel stuck, okay, think about what's sticking you. Is it something that somebody else has said to you, or is it something that you're thinking about that has put you into a mind freeze or a brain freeze that is not allowing you to move ahead? Go back and look at your goals, go back and look at your activity level, go back and look at what have you scheduled for the next week or the week after, so that you start to move through, that energy. And I tell you all the time, you can never be down if you're active. So if you're starting to feel stuck, it's the perfect time to go out there and start making things happen. And August is a great month to move ahead and to push forward and to have the launch of that whole fall season. So have a great week ahead. August is a powerful time to get out there and meet people, make a lot of new friends, build relationships, and have a great week ahead. See you all soon. Bye for now.